Hello! So we are live. It's taken me a while to get the Facebook to work. It kept telling me I wasn't allowed to do it at a certain side, but I'm allowed to do it at a certain side. So apologies for the technical issues. I know I've only announced this 20 minutes ago as well, but I want to try to get more regular with my lives in here, and I also want to see if anybody comes on at this time on a Friday. It's just kind of playing with times and things as well. And the theme for our live today is all about feminine power, women's wisdom, women's wellness, and I am going to do a wonderful oracle card reading with these guys as well. So I'm hoping some of you get to join me live. If not, hey ho, I'll talk to myself. It's fine. What I want to talk about specifically today is all about what I believe is kind of like, and hopefully the cards will also help to reiterate my thoughts as well, is that really with regards to what's been going on for me and what I've seen happening with regards to other ladies, and also with our sunshine and where we are with the recent full moon, etc. There's been so much that I've been trying to figure out in terms of the missing pieces for me to help ladies specifically to basically live their best lives, to do so being strong and sassy, and also being soulful. So for me, it's really about trying to help you and support you in feeling good, and rather than also just offering that in terms of platitudes and advice and tips. I also want to offer you practical ways to help you to achieve that, as I've seen happen time and time again, whether that's to do with our bodies, whether we need help and tips and advice in terms of our soulful business, how to build up the inner strength to talk to people, how to tap into your intuition and figure out what your purpose is, etc., etc. So today it's really for me to help to provide you with some insights into using and tapping into your inner strength to help you to pursue your life's passion and purpose. So what I've noticed actually in the last couple of weeks, and it's been very exciting for me because I kind of been going up and down in terms of my own goals and trying to figure out what it is that I'm wanting to provide, and also provide a completely holistic way to support and help females to be the best versions of themselves, to live an epically wonderful life, to be strong and sassy, and to do all of that while remaining true to their ethics, their values, their soul's purpose, etc. So what I noticed was that the missing link for me, or the missing link that I've seen with regards to connecting and helping others, is to having that sense of purpose. So in addition to, helping ladies with looking good and feeling good in terms of their exercise and changing their body shape and in terms of energy, for me, the next step was really about doing something very meaningful and very purposeful, usually coming down to serving others in a soulful way. So that's what I'm here to provide, is to help provide support for you in terms of that soulful gap that we need to bridge in between that. So actually some people are coming on board. So as people are on board, I know this was very spontaneous, so I didn't really think that everybody would be on live, but hey, as you guys are on board, I'd love to hear in the comments below. Give me a hello. I'd happily give you a shout out. Also, as we go into the oracle reading side of things, I would love to hear your feedback and if it is resonating with you, and there will be things that I'll be asking along the way. So if you are indeed catching this live, please comment and then we can interact. If you are catching the replay, go ahead and still comment below, because I will be able to respond to those comments at a later basis as well. So first of all, what is it that you think is your biggest challenge right now? What is the negativity that's pulling you away from determining your life's purpose? Normally, when I ask this question of ladies, and go ahead and write it in the comments, it's normally to do with not feeling in control of their own time, not feeling in control of their own bodies potentially, feeling at the whim of their families, of their jobs, of their careers. Perhaps relationships are in a bit of a up and down seesaw. So there's something going on that's helping them to or not helping them to feel in control or having ownership of their lives. And this is the one thing that I was thinking about in terms of this inner strength piece, which is all about understanding, well, what is it that you want out of life, and being okay with asking for it and being okay with hoping and working towards that. I think as women, we tend to want to play down our own goals. We always put family first. We always put relationships first. And maybe that needs to be the case for a certain number of years when you have small children, when you have to, run the household. But there comes a time when a woman hits a certain age and maybe the kids are up a little bit and maybe they've got a little bit more time freedom or they come into this kind of, and I've seen it happen time and time again, a little crossroads point in their life where they go, what about me? What about me? What is it that I wanted before I was a mum, before I was a wife or a partner, etc.? What is it? What about me? So this is the bit that I want to help you with. This is the bit of trying to figure out how you can tap into your own inner strength to seek out that soulful purpose or passion, figure that out, and take the leap towards it. I'm going to take a quick drink. Very thirsty today. It's because it's really hot here. I don't know where you are in the world, but it's freaking roasting in Belfast, so I'm sweating buckets already. But so this is what I want. So not only am I going to offer you tips and tricks for your own life in terms of the thing that you're pursuing, because everything will work and apply to that. I'm also going to offer you something that is my own opportunity to help you, whether it be getting your mojo back in terms of feeling good and looking good. And there's ways that I can help you with that, not just with my programs and plans, but with some products that I've been working with specifically, and also to offer you the opportunity to help others to look good and feel good, which ultimately will help you to look good and feel good, and the magic cycle of life continues. So I'm really excited about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cards now as a way to tap in and see what kind of things are coming up in terms of what challenges you have, what is calling to you, what's not calling to you. We're at, a couple of weeks ago we were at the complete midpoint of the year with the summer solstice, and the summer solstice is a great way for you to reflect on how well the year has gone to date for the first six months of the year, and reflecting on the goals that you potentially set around the new year. Then we had a smack of a full moon there with our strawberry full moon and our full moon in Capricorn, which was really a very determined, a very high energy full moon. I don't know if you find that. It can either be a high energy in terms of lifting you up, or a high energy in terms of, or heavy energy in terms of making you feel a little But if you didn't do a full moon release during the full moon, I would definitely recommend you do something like that now, whether that be you thinking about, well, what negativity do I need to let go of? What thoughts, what beliefs, what is no longer serving me? What habits are no longer serving me? And start to think about what you want, what you want for your life, what you want for your family, and how will you like to have this life to be remembered. We only live once. We only literally have this time in this life, if you want to think of it that way. So what are you going to do it, and are you taking action on that every single day? Do you wake up and you go, right, this is what I want to do, and I'm taking action on it every single day? The other thing that the reason why I want to talk to you today is that I want this sisterhood to be more of a sisterhood. What I have noticed time and time again, and I see it in my tribe community, and recently I've seen it in the sisterhood of the company that I'm working with, is that when women get together, magic happens, ladies. I promise you. Not only do we start to be motivated, feel high energy, feel high vibe, but we can get stuff done. We can work towards our goals, and we have other people cheering us on. I mean, I know that I've spoken to 3 people this week specifically, just through lunch meetings and coaching conversations, and the struggles that people have with their parents, with their current living situations, with their relationships, with their bosses, with all of these things that are just pulling down at their energy and making things really tough for them. Honestly, the amount of people that have shared that with me. And really what I want you to understand is that there is another way. There is another way. I've never seen such a more high vibe, friendly, fun-loving, energetic group than the team that I'm a part of. And that's what I wish for you. I wish for you to be a part of something that is bigger than you, that drives you forward to be your best self, that makes you feel energized, not just in relation to, your body shape change or your weight loss or your getting healthy, etc., but for whole of your lifestyle, for what you want, for your family's goals, for your goals, for being able to even book holidays or to feel empowered enough to spend time the way that you want it, in terms of me time or going out and spending time with the girls, any of those sorts of things. So, very excited. So shall we get on with the reading? So this is the Earth Magic cards. These are the ones that I use. They're oracle cards, not the full tarot, because I'm still getting myself back into the tarot learning, and it's quite a commitment in terms of, I'm going to start shuffling. It's quite a big commitment in terms of learning it and spending time doing readings. And these ones I feel confident with. They definitely speak to me. I connect through them definitely to be able to provide you with their intuition. I will give you my own intuitive reading, and if we need to refer to the little book that comes with it, because it's very awesome, I will also do that. So I'm shuffling now with the intention that you get to hear the message that you need this week. And let's see how we get on and see. So we're going to pull out 3 cards. This one is calling me here. Let's see, a little bit more shuffling. So it's really, for me, about trying to use these as a way for you to intuitively tap into your own feminine wisdom, your own feminine power, which is our intuition. Beautiful. Okay, 3 cards, go. So we're going to start with the first one. Yes, I love this card. Okay, so I love it when I know the cards. I know most of the cards and have had readings of them before. So if just so you could see, this is the wolf. The wolf, what I love about it is that the wolf, it says about instinct, but I want to talk about the wolf. The wolf in itself is a magnificent creature in so much that it needs a pack, but also you can find that you are the lone wolf. So it's the interesting balance between wanting to be a part of a pack and wanting to go it on your own. And I know that for me, that was a struggle that I had for many years, trying to figure out how I can best serve people, because I have certain skills, because I am able to provide things for people, because of my experience and everything that I have done, do I just go it alone and be able to provide that? Or is connecting with other kindred spirits, connecting with other similar, like-minded, in your pack, in your tribe, going to help you to get there further. And I believe that it will. So this card says to me, think about going it alone versus being in the pack. What would be the different advantages for you to think about it in that way? Are you sick of going it alone? Do you want to be a part of a pack? Would you like to be a part of something that's bigger than you? And then in relation to the instinct, wolves themselves, again, have great instincts in terms of, I read somewhere about this pack of wolves that were introduced to a certain area and how actually the whole ecological system in that area was completely changed by adding in this wolf pack. From everything from the flora and the fauna, the animals that started to grow, the certain animals that were more curtailed, and then as an effect of that, there was more plant life, there was more etc. etc. So it was a really, really interesting article that helps me to think that the wolves in themselves are very instinctual in terms of the land. They're able to read the land, they're able to read the environments around them too. So love that. Really good card. Okay, moving on to the next one. Oh, I got this card has come up 3 times this week. So it's obviously a message I need to hear and a message that you need to hear. So I do my own readings on a regular basis. I also do a daily journal reading. And this one came up 3 times this week. So this is the 3rd time. And I love it because it really says that there's a lot going on underneath with regards to everybody in their life. So, the iceberg saying that, all of this goes on underneath the surface and there's just a small bit above the surface that you see. And I think that's the same for everybody. I think we all struggle with having a self-image that we present to the world versus all of this craziness that's going on below. And who do we talk to? Who do we reach out to? How can we help ourselves if we're constantly hiding or submerging that aspects of ourselves. So what aspects are you keeping submerged, that really you need help with, that really you need to go out to the world and connect with, that you either need to bring to the surface and release as part of your full moon ritual, or that you just need to connect with others to be able to share and go, look, I'm feeling like this is what's actually happening, and stop trying to be. It's a little bit like the duck, you know, they say that the duck or the swan that's gliding along the lake, and there's the legs underneath, they're paddling like crazy. This is what that card's all about. So what are you submerging? What are you keeping submerged? Why are you trying to keep it down there when maybe this is the thing that, if it starts to fester, is going to cause you to be more low and negative energy rather than addressing it and releasing it? Oh, I love that card. Oh, yay! Love this one too. Look at this. This is a good card. So dance celebration. So from all of that, you know, and with the summer being in the way that it is, it's really all about connecting with your inner playful, fun lover. Because really, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. I've always said that if life is not fun for you, you need to go and find some fun. You know, we need to find balance in everything that we do. Yes, working hard is important. Yes, looking after your family is important. Yes, looking after, you know, and having high standards in the world. But if you can't have fun, if you can't celebrate your successes, if you can't acknowledge everything that you've done, and just go out there and bloody well dance it off, then I don't know what is the world for? What is life for if it's not about embracing fun? And that's one thing that I noticed too for myself, is that obviously when you work for yourself, and although I have the most wonderful clients who I love dearly, and I've got a really great group of friends, it's also nice to connect with other entrepreneurs and other people who understand what's going on, so that you can also vibe off them. And sometimes when your energy is low, the community, the vibe can bring it up, which is what I want to be about. But also you can be there to help somebody else as well, which I think is amazing. So let's just recap on our 3 cards. We had the wolf, which is all about thinking about the decision between being a lone wolf versus being part of a pack or part of a bigger thing. Listening to your instincts in relation to that, you know, understanding that you have the knowledge within, you have the ability to connect with yourself, to become aware of what it is that you want, and draw on that inner strength to take action in respect to that. The submerged iceberg, you know, what is going on underneath the surface? What are you still keeping under wraps that you maybe need to release and let go, so that you can let go of that negative energy, so you can become the best version of you. And dance, ladies. Dance. Come enjoy life. Come celebrate. Come be a part of something bigger. Come celebrate your own successes. Have fun. Because again, if you're not having fun, then you are not doing it right. So those are the 3 cards today. So I'm going to be sharing with you over the next wee while ways that you can connect with me. I'm going to be sharing tips in terms of finding your meaning and soulful purpose. I've got an event coming up in a couple of weeks locally, and I'm also going to do a masterclass as well on this, so that I can really truly help you. I'm also trying to create 2 emails per week that I'm plopping into your inbox, some weekly sass or twice weekly sass, which you can subscribe at lisabarwise.com if you go there now. And other than that, I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend. I want to connect with you all soon. Do drop me comments below. See if that reading resonated with you today. If there's something that you want to help, you know, want connection with, or want to help in your life, then do reach out, either comment or PM me directly. And enjoy the rest of your Friday. I look forward to connecting with you all soon.